Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel, where we explore the fascinating world of plants. Today, we are going to talk about a very intriguing topic: plants' memory. In this video, we are answering the following unknown questions. Do plants have memory and cognition? Can plants think? What are forms of learning and memory in plants? And why do plants need to remember? If you are curious to find out, stay tuned and don't forget to like and subscribe. Plants are amazing organisms that can sense and respond to various stimuli in their environment, such as light, gravity, temperature, touch, and chemicals. But how do they do that without a brain or a nervous system? And do they have any form of memory or intelligence? Some scientists and philosophers have argued that plants are not just passive and reactive beings, but rather they have some degree of cognition and awareness. Cognition is the ability to acquire, process, store, and use information. Memory is the ability to retain and recall information. One of the pioneers of plant cognition research was Charles Darwin, who proposed that the root tip of plants acts like a brain-like organ, sensing and directing the movement of the plant. He also observed that plants can learn from their experiences and adapt their behavior accordingly. For example, some plants can learn to ignore repeated stimuli that are irrelevant or harmless, such as wind or rain. This is called habituation, and it is a form of learning and memory that is also found in animals. Another example is the mimosa plant, which can fold its leaves when touched or shaken. However, if the plant is repeatedly exposed to the same stimulus, it will stop responding, as if it learned that there is no danger. But if the stimulus changes, the plant will react again, showing that it can discriminate and remember different situations. Another form of learning and memory in plants is called associative learning, which is the ability to link two stimuli that occur together. For example, some plants can associate the sound of a caterpillar chewing with an imminent attack, and activate their defense mechanisms, such as releasing toxic chemicals or attracting predators. Plants can also communicate and share information with each other, using chemical signals, electrical impulses, or fungal networks. For example, some plants can warn their neighbors of an insect attack, or share nutrients and water with their kin. This shows that plants can recognize and cooperate with each other, and have some form of social intelligence. Besides the short-term memory and learning that plants display, some plants can also have a long-term memory that can be inherited by their offspring. This is called epigenetic memory, and it is the ability to retain and transmit information that is not encoded in the DNA sequence, but rather in the chemical modifications of the DNA or the associated proteins, such as histones. These modifications can affect the expression of genes, and thus the traits and behaviors of plants. Epigenetic memory can help plants adapt to changing environmental conditions, such as climate change, by altering their growth, development, and stress responses. For example, some plants can remember the temperature they experienced during their early development and adjust their flowering time accordingly. This can increase their chances of reproduction and survival in different seasons. Epigenetic memory can also be influenced by biotic factors, such as pathogens and herbivores. Some plants can remember the attacks they suffered from insects or microbes, and activate their defense mechanisms more quickly and effectively when they encounter the same or similar threats again. This is called priming, and it is a form of epigenetic memory that enhances the plant's immunity. Why do plants need to remember? The ability to remember is not merely a curiosity in the plant world, it serves as a crucial strategy for survival and adaptation. Plant memories enable them to 1. Predict and anticipate environmental challenges. By storing information about past experiences, plants can anticipate future environmental conditions and make informed decisions about growth, development, and resource allocation. For instance, plants exposed to drought may grow deeper roots or alter leaf morphology to conserve water, while those exposed to herbivores may produce defense mechanisms or increase defensive compounds. 2. Minimize the impact of stressful events. epigenetic memories can help plants reduce the negative effects of stress by initiating protective responses early on. For example, plants that have experienced a frost may accumulate cold-resistant proteins before the next winter arrives, minimizing damage to their tissues. 3. Adapt to changing environments. In a rapidly changing world, plant memories provide a crucial advantage in adapting to new environmental conditions. By drawing upon past experiences, plants can respond more effectively to altered climate patterns, new pests or diseases, or shifting nutrient availability. So, what do you think? Do plants have memory and cognition? Can plants think and remember? The answer is not simple, as plants have very different ways of sensing and processing information than animals. However, there is growing evidence that plants are not just passive and reactive beings, but rather they have some degree of cognitive abilities and awareness. Plants are amazing organisms that can learn, remember, communicate, and adapt to their environment in ways that we are only beginning to understand. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you learned something new and interesting. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And if you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to get notified of new uploads. See you next time, bye!